Hey, I'm Dan Thomas, and this is Gaming for Mere Mortals. And no, that's not me on the screen, that's my wife. We're using her island today, and why do I keep talking about the game as though it's real? Anyway, today we're going to talk about custom designs, how to use them and how to download them. We'll talk about how to create them in another video. You'll find the Custom Designs app on your Nook phone, and it comes preloaded with a few designs, as well as empty slots to use however you want. You may also have the Pro Designs tab, but we'll be sticking mostly with the Custom Designs tab in this video because it works basically the same way. However, I will actually download and wear a Pro Design because, well, you'll see soon enough. You can use a design by clicking it and choosing one of the options. The first one lets you wear it. You can wear the design as a top as long as you're not wearing a wand outfit. For custom designs, this ends up being a sleeveless t-shirt. Pro Designs have more options. You can also wear a design as face paint, and it doesn't matter if you're wearing a wand outfit or not. You can experiment to see how that ends up looking. I'm not sure whether Deirdre likes it or she's running away from it. You can remove or replace it just like any other item of clothing, except once it's removed, it doesn't go into your pockets. But you can go back into the Custom Designs app to wear it again. You can use the Display Here option to display a design right in front of you, either as a mannequin or as a painting. I think I made a mistake using the airplane flag custom design because Deirdre seems to think I'm flagging her for takeoff. Anyway, use the Y button to remove them. The Display on Ground option is probably the one you'll use most often because people really like to use custom designs for paths. And on my island, I love to use them for signs on the ground. You can put a design on grass or snow, and on paths. You can also lay down designs using the Island Designer app, and I'll cover that in a moment. You can remove designs with the Y button. Be careful when picking up something that's near a custom design, or you might erase the custom design instead. But if that happens, you can always put it back down. Some designs have transparency, which you can usually tell by these diagonal lines. When you drop down one of these designs, you can see what's underneath through the transparent sections. If you drop one of these on a path, the design gets cropped to the path. See how the rainbow lines stop at the edges of the path? Designs without transparency don't get cropped to the path. When you use the Display on Ground action, the first design is dropped directly under your feet, if possible. When you drop another one, it goes in front of the previous design depending on which way you're facing. So if you're trying to drop designs in a line, this can be helpful. If you have the Island Designer app, and you have the Custom Design Path permit, you can select the Custom Design tool, then select the design, and you can lay down the designs just like you do with paths. You can erase them with the grass or snow tool, even if they're on a path. Of course, if you do it again, it'll erase the path. You can download custom designs that other people created in the upgraded Able Sisters store. Go to the internet kiosk in the back. If you're not linked to a Nintendo account, you'll get this error message, and you won't be able to download other people's designs. If you know the design ID of the specific design you want to download, you can use this option. If you want to upload your own designs, you can use the Post option. But normally, you'll be using Search by Creator ID. You can get creator IDs from other people's videos, or tweets, or Reddit posts, or through an internet search. We'll enter my creator ID. These are my designs. Some of the transparent ones are hard to see, and I'll be covering them in another video. Let's look at my orange design. Here's the ID for this specific design if you ever want to come directly to it. Click Save to download the design. It tells you that it's switching to your Custom Designs app, so you can choose where to download the design. Pick a slot to download the design into. It says it's going to overwrite something called Design Pattern. You can give each design a name, like this plaid outfit. That's the name it's telling you you'll be overwriting. The original empty slots are all named design pattern, so that's where this name comes from. Choose Overwrite It to download the design into that slot. I'm going to download a couple more designs just for this demo. And here's what I downloaded. Now we can use the downloaded designs pretty much like any other design. Hold up a minute, I'm dropping in a last-minute addition. I wasn't going to include Pro Designs at all in this video because it's confusing enough as it is, but as I was trying to make my thumbnail, I realized I just had to include my Dodgers cap. You download Pro Designs just like custom designs, except you go to the Pro tab, and you download them into the Pro Designs tab in your app, which you can purchase with Nook Miles. So since I'm adding this at the last minute, this is the last you'll see of the Dodgers cap. I'll get the thumbnail from somewhere in this clip. You can use the Y button to swap a design with another design, which basically lets you reorder all your designs. Swapping designs doesn't affect any place you might be using the design, so feel free to rearrange to your heart's content. You can copy a design into another slot, and whatever was in the new slot gets overwritten. With your own designs, or the designs that came by default, you have the option to change them. With downloaded designs, you can't change them, so that's what this icon means. So instead of the option to change them, you have the option to erase them. If you display designs as mannequins or paintings, they'll disappear if you modify the design, or copy another design over them, or erase them. If you wear a design, modifying the design will be reflected right away. But if you copy another design over it, or erase it, you get this confusing warning message. And while it's technically correct, here's what really happens. The original design is gone from the app, but you get to keep wearing it. But once you stop wearing it, the original design is gone for good. If you put a design on the ground, it'll always reflect any changes you make to it. So if you edit the design, you see the changes right away. Same if you copy over the design. And if you erase it, it's basically the same as copying a blank design over it, so that's reflected right away also. I know that last section was a lot of information in a short time, but hopefully it made some sense. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something useful. This is a brand new channel, so if you like what you see here, you can really help by clicking the thumbs up, subscribing, and turning on notifications. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below.